everybody. So the Cover Hands Puppets is going to put on a show about Jonah and the whale. And I understand Sister Johnny, you went over it briefly with them, and I know that was your lesson for last month. So everybody knows about Jonah and the whale? Yes, I know you do, David. Okay, so anyways, our puppeteers, we're called the Cover Hand Puppets, and our puppeteers is going to put on a show for you about Jonah and the whale. What it is, I'll set the scene up. They're sitting on the lake fishing, and then Jonah's going to tell what it was like being inside that whale, okay?
Oh, I want to be in the whale.
All right. Well, okay. We never know, but let me, I'm not going to, just sit down somewhere. Can I sit somewhere? Okay. Are you guys ready? Oh, let me get this. Wait, start. All right. So, okay, there you go.
Still not even a bite. Whoever said that fishing was relaxing was out of his mind. Maybe I'm using the wrong bait.
Good afternoon.
Shh, you'll scare the fish away.
I'd say the fish are already scared away. Doesn't look like you've been catching much.
That's the understatement of the year. This has to be the most frustrating thing I've ever done in my life. I can't believe I let my buddies talk me into taking up fishing. They said it would help me relax, calm my nerves and all. What a joke. I don't suppose you have any pointers for me?
Well, I'm afraid I'm not very good at catching fish myself. I've been caught by a fish before, but that was...
Wait a minute. Go back just a second. Did you say you were caught by a fish?
Yes, but that was a long, long time ago.
I've heard of men catching fish, but never a fish catching a man. You must really be a lousy fisherman.
Well, I wasn't fishing. I was floating out in the middle of the sea when a giant fish swallowed me.
Okay then, you must really be a lousy swimmer. What were you doing out in the middle of the sea?
I'd been on a ship, but I got thrown overboard. See, there was a terrible storm, and the sailors I told the sailors that the storm was my fault.
How could a storm be your fault?
Well, I was running away from God.
Don't you know you can't run away from God? I mean, He is God after all.
Yeah, I realize that now. God told me to go to Nineveh to tell people there about Him. God said that He would destroy the city if they didn't repent. But I didn't want to go to Nineveh. I thought all the people in Nineveh were just lousy, nasty sinners that deserved whatever punishment they got.
Hey, watch it. I was born in Nineveh.
Sorry, I don't feel that way anymore.
Well, good. So you mean to tell me that even though God told you to go to Nineveh, you decided not to?
That's right. I got on a boat and headed the other direction. That's when the storm came.
So there you were, stuck in a fish's belly. What was that like?
Oh, let me tell you. It was a dark, cold, and wet, but the worst thing was the smell. If you think a fish smells bad on the outside, you should get a whiff from the inside.
Ew, stop! You'll make me sick.
That's exactly what happened. The fish got sick. I spent 3 days and nights praying inside that fish's stomach until that fish got tired of me jumping around inside and spit me out. After that, I headed to Nineveh as quickly as I could.
That's using your head.
I told the people there about God, and they repented. God decided not to destroy the city after all.
Way to go! You saved my hometown.
I know. I was angry at God for this. I was angry at this because of the storm and the fish and for saving those people. But God spoke to me and showed me how He cares for all people, no matter who they are or what they've done. Now I wish I had done what God told me in the first place.
At least that way you wouldn't have had to smell the inside of a fish's stomach.
That's true. Well, I'm sorry I had to disturb you. I'll let you back to your fishing.
That's okay. Now that I know there are fish out there who can catch people, I think I'll take up bird watching instead.
All right, the end. Did you guys enjoy that?